It's time. It's time to do meteorology. Let's do it. First thing we're looking at here are the surface winds of the eastern world. Yes, the surface winds. Strong low off the coast of Japan, as well as a low wind ridge. Check it out. There's an area with oddly low wind there, surrounded by a couple of low pressure zones, creating a bit of a ridge of calm conditions there. Here are the jet streams. We've got an extreme bend in the North Pacific there. A big kink in the jet stream right up here. And that huge 180-degree turn taking over thousands of miles there of north and south jet stream, otherwise known as meridional jet stream flow, the opposite of the normal zonal flow, where the jet stream pushes weather from west to east. Also chaos going on in the southern hemisphere. Quite a chaotic jet stream there. Some big bends over Australia as well. Next, the western world. There are the jet streams. You see a double jet stream over the Atlantic Ocean. And some chaos in the southern hemisphere. So the jet stream in the south is getting a little bit hinky, a little bit chaotic, a little bit disorganized. And here are the surface winds of the western world. Powerful low there right to the southern tip of Greenland, as well as an anticyclone continuing to be centered over the Azores. Next, we're going to show you a snow forecast for the next 72 hours. This is the European forecast for snow, as well as pressure, courtesy of windy.com. We're going to let this go into the weekend here. We'll stop this at noontime on Saturday. So quite a bit of snow here forecasted for the Rockies. And it looks decreasingly likely that we'll see snow in Pennsylvania, at least where I'm located. Northern part of the state expected to get snow here for sure. There's where things will be according to the European forecast in terms of snow depth and pressure. At 12 noon Eastern time on Saturday, December 11th. The low pressure here, just north of Lake Huron. And let's continue on. Shout out to the viewer who commented on our precipitation forecast yesterday. I believe we brought up the wrong image. So we just showed the precipitation in general, not showing separate coloring there for the snow and ice and so on. This will show snow in blue, wintry mix in pink, and rain in green. Heavy rain in yellow and red. That's your 72-hour GFS forecast for pressure and precipitation. Some heavy snow expected to show up there in places like Michigan and Wisconsin. Also northern Iowa. And quite a bit down here in the western central portion of the country. Some heavy snow coming down into there as well. It's going to be some heavy snow in terms of being wet snow as well. You can see all that rain mixed in with it. It's going to be sloppy. Here is the weather.gov map. We've got some significant winter storm watches there across the central portion of the country. If your county is lit up, please click on it on the map. We can't cover all of those counties. Quite a bit of weather warnings there, mostly associated with winter storm conditions. Next, the NASA GOES lightning mapper, and we've got some lightning here over the deep south. And let's look at the real-time lightning map to see what's going on now. Do we have any terrestrial lightning in the U.S.? I don't think so. Anyway, next time you hear thunder, you may want to check out lightningmaps.org. It'll tell you where the teeth of the storm are and where not to be outside. Don't be outside during a severe thunderstorm. It's one of the only things that cancels a bicycle race, thanks to our new follower over on Twitch. Yeah, we've gained a follower. For you Twitch viewers, please tell your friends and foes about us. As it turns out, we're one of the top science and technology channels on the entire platform, and we'll be doing more and more live streams on Twitch and less live streams on YouTube, although we will be doing one today on YouTube when we get a chance. No idea what the format's going to be. No idea what the format's going to be. We may just talk about, the most childish subjects we possibly can, because we don't want the video to get demonetized. That will cause us to pull it down entirely from YouTube and upload it to BitChute. So thanks to our subscribers over on BitChute, our latest exclusive over there was set to private on YouTube. It's a throwback from last year, November 12th, 2020. We created a video called Mask This, Mandate This, and Lock Down This, and so on. There's also another one here, the emergency COVID stream. That was also demonetized on the pathetic censorship platform known as YouTube. The pathetic, disgusting censorship platform known as YouTube is where most of our content is located for some reason. And don't be surprised to see the channel get taken down voluntarily at any moment, because we can't stand Google. Next, Redbubble is one of the ways to support our channel. Thanks everybody who's picked up merch. It makes a huge difference, and the merch is designed to make a huge difference in the world with important public service messages like do not pole vault the caldera. Why? Because people are stupid and have to be told not to pole vault a volcanic caldera, or that Saint Anthony Fauci is the face of evil. How many puppies do you have to torture to death before people understand? How many times can you lie to somebody until they realize that you're a fraud? Apparently, if you're a hypnotized cultist, forever. So it turns out, folks, that not everybody who believes nonsense is in a cult, but everybody who's in a cult believes nonsense. Sorry about that. It's just a fact. Here's another fact. The bicycle is the most efficient means ever devised to transport human beings. If you'd like to buy one, if you're prepping and you don't have a bike in your prepping supplies, drop me a line. You can find a link to that below the video as well. curated.com/e/dan.nigro. You're a cycling expert. If you'd like all your questions answered at a moment's notice, drop me a line. Or become a member of the Smash team if you'd like to support the channel that way. Yeah, I just got into bike sales earlier this year, and I'm super excited about it. Going forward, it's going to be a continued thing, as is the Smash team. So here's a little teaser. smashamash.com/Smash team. There are 2 subscription levels there. Please sign up and support the channel that way. We replaced Patreon with something vastly superior. Next, let's look at the water vapor over the Pacific Ocean. One of the most desolate portions in the world is this southern region of the Pacific Ocean here. Not a lot of people around there, but a lot of dry air. This is the water vapor map from the NASA GOES Interactive Weather Satellite Suite. And things drying up here over most of Hawaii. Let's continue on. Here's the U.S. Doppler Radar. We'll zoom out here to show all 50 states. There you go. There are all 50 states. And we'll focus on the lower 48 for the rest of the video. Some snow here moving across Pennsylvania. It may be snowing here at the moment. I'm not going to get up and check. Here's the Shortwave Radiation Map. It shows you cloud and fog at nighttime. And the most definitive map we'll show here is the water vapor. You can see cold air making its way down here, just making it into places like Virginia and North Carolina at the moment. And that colder air is going to push out some moisture. A rather weak cold front moving into the mid-Atlantic states. Here's your recap. It's the U.S. Doppler Radar. That's radar.weather.gov if you're wondering the URL for that. The most important URL is smashamash.com/Smash team. Here's a shortwave radiation map once again, and here is the water vapor map to close out the recap. So thanks for tuning into our meteorology segment. Congratulations on realizing the channel exists. I've been your host, Dan, a.k.a. smAsho, signing off from the Smash News Network, least busted name in news. Opinions expressed in this video, not necessarily the opinions of Smash News Network, least busted name in news.